Hey, Tony, KD8RTT. I'll do a little review video today. As you can see here, we've got this plastic sleeve, and it looks like it's in the shape of a radio. So what this is a waterproof, or I should say water-resistant case, which is available through Deal Extreme. It's a website that basically ships products from China. There'll be a link down below. I think it's about $6.68 right now with free shipping, again from China, so it'll take a little while, but it's pretty inexpensive. It's basically marketed for little handheld radios, like the common ham radio HT, and it's supposed to keep it dry. They advertise in rain or mist. So I've got a few of my radios here, just to kind of compare what fits and what doesn't. So first you can see, it's just like this. I think this is a vinyl material. It comes with this lanyard, which is kind of nice. It's removable. And it's just the sleeve. Right here you've got this little window. To be honest, I'm not sure why you want to slide something in there. They get right in the way of the radio. I'm not too sure of that purpose, but it's pretty easy to assemble. So I'll first take my, let's go with the Yaesu FT60R with its standard rubber duck antenna that came with it. We're going to put it in here. So it's kind of the Ziploc-esque closure there. Slide the radio on in. All right, and then to close it, kind of get the air out, you have to close the Ziploc portion, and then you kind of see fold it under. There's this Velcro, and there's Velcro clasps. Okay, so there you go. It's in its case. So to turn it, it's kind of hard to turn it on and change the volume while it's in there, but it is possible. The buttons are, try to get out the glare. The buttons are accessible. Of course, you can hear through it. Push to talk is easily accessible as well. So yeah, this fits in there fine. There's a little bit of room to spare. It's pretty close to the bottom there, and it's almost at the top of the antenna portion, but it fits. So definitely works with the FT60R and its standard antenna. Here's my diamond antenna. A little bit longer. This is the SRH77CA. This is what I think is the best kind of handheld antenna you can get for this radio. And as you can see, it would definitely not fit. It would go way out of the case. So rubber duck antenna, good. This one does not fit. Honestly, you're not going to do much better than the rubber duck in terms of fitting it in here. Okay, so that's the FT60R. Now, since Deal Extreme also sells the other cheaper Chinese radios, I'll try one of mine of those as well. All right, so this is the UV5R, $30 radio, again with its rubber duck-esque antenna that comes with it. So we'll go ahead and see how that one fits. It's a little bit smaller a radio, so there's definitely more room in there. Again, it fits. It seems more like a waste of space though, just because it's so small. It actually kind of makes it a little bit harder to use in some ways. But again, the knobs are hard to turn through the case, so I would turn it on beforehand and set your volume beforehand. But the buttons, let's see here. The buttons are so buttons are accessible. It works. Again, you got some room to spare. I also have a longer, similar to the last antenna, but it is shorter. So this guy's one of those Nagoya antennas. Let's see if I can get this all in the frame. It is a little shorter. Similar, but a little shorter. Still would not fit in this case. It goes way out. So again, you're stuck to the kind of stock antenna in most cases. So there's the UV5R. Now I also have, for the UV5R, the extended battery pack, which is bigger, of course, so we'll go ahead and test it with that one as well. So let me get that switched out. All right, so this is the bigger battery pack, just slides on there. And again, same way. same kind of deal. So with the bigger battery pack, it still fits with room to spare. That's generally how I keep my UV5R, so good to know it fits. Again, you have the sleeve, which seems strange. It's like right over the buttons. I don't know why it's a sleeve, but it doesn't really impede anything. It's kind of strange in my opinion. The back, as you can see, you only use it one-sided because the back is kind of this frosted. And also your antenna is going to determine where you can do this, but the back's not really usable for the screen at least because it's frosted kind of vinyl. But front's good, easy to see through. Of course it glares, which you can definitely see in this light. It'll definitely show some glare. So having a lighted display helps. But that fits in there no problem. So I'd venture to say that most HTs would fit in here, at least with their stock antenna. So yeah, I like it. It's inexpensive. It does the job. If it's raining, this thing is good to put on there. It seems like it's pretty good quality. Everything's sealed pretty tightly. It's not meant to be taken underwater. Let me be clear on that. This is not meant to go swimming with. This seal is not meant to hold back pressure of water, but in the rain, definitely. So if you're on a hike or something with your HT, I'd recommend picking this up. It could be a little bulky, but if you're leaving your radio on the outside of your pack, good insurance and it's cheap, and it doesn't look like it'll tear easily, but if it did, you're not out a lot of money. So I really like it. I'd recommend it. The link to buy it from Deal Extreme, that's the only place I've seen it. Might be available at other places, but that link will be down in the description. And let me know if you have any questions. Again, there's this little warning, a little suffocation warning on the back and everything. So, it's a simple product, but it seems like it does the job well. All right, guys, I'll see you later. And remember to subscribe, and again, let me know if you have any questions. 73.